What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Halo Infinite and talk about just my thoughts on, if the things that are not going to come to this game at launch are going to hurt it or not. Now, I'm recording this literally, let me get my seconds right, 41 seconds after the news came out. I tweeted it, and then I immediately clicked record even though you guys aren't going to see it till tomorrow, my time, and I'm sorry about that. It's a tough one. I think no matter what's going to happen, I'll tell you right now, what's going to happen is in the comments, there's going to be some sort of, console war going on. I hate it, but you know what? That's life, and that is what happens, and I do understand it. It is a big deal, though. So basically, Halo Infinite, in case you guys don't know, is going to have campaign and multiplayer, season 1 of multiplayer, at launch, okay? So day 1, and the release date, by the way, is coming soon, but we don't have it yet. Campaign co-op is planned for season 2, and then Forge is planned for season 3, with a season being around 3 or so months long. So, I don't think it takes a lot of hard detective work to figure out that the game is probably launching, middle of November. Then you have maybe February-ish being around when the campaign comes out, and then Forge being even later still, in May. And I honestly feel like a lot of those things could potentially be pushed just because of, the stuff around the world. I would probably give them 4 or so months in between each of them. So, it is rough. I don't like the idea of shipping literally parts of a game, even though it's supposed to be a full game. However, and it's tough, and again, I'm sure people are going to call me one thing or the next. I'm a fanboy of very, very few things, and I do not, contrary to popular belief, I don't hate everything in my life, because I know some people get that confused sometimes. But it's tough because this game actually is a game designed to do what they're kind of doing. I feel like, obviously, if you have a game that, I don't know, I want to say like a quote-unquote normal game, right? If any kind of game comes out and you say, well, this part and that part of the game are going to launch, but then the rest of it's going to come over time, well, that's going to look really bad. And I would say, in terms of like optics, in terms of visually how the game looks, or in terms of how this looks, it does not look good. It just doesn't. You look at this on social media, and, if you want to play a part of console wars, this gives people ammunition. It's like, you can't even put out a full, stuff like that. And again, is that a fair criticism? Well, yeah, I think you could have probably just delayed the game. What this really is to me is this. They want the game out in the holidays. That's it. They want it out in November to sell, and not really because, obviously it's going to push Game Pass, and obviously it's going to push Xbox Series S's and X's. That's going to help them over the holiday season. Even, again, if you want to go into the console wars or the comparisons, Sony, with delaying Horizon, most likely, right? We don't know for sure, but most likely, they've got nothing. They have, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut that came out yesterday, and then Death Stranding. Everybody's got third-party stuff for sure, yeah, but, you look at first-party games, it's Halo versus absent from Sony, right? Now it's kind of half of Halo. And, I don't know, would you call it half? Because multiplayer and the campaign, it is almost it's a mode of the campaign. Now, again, I don't want to discount it because co-op campaign is one of the most popular things about Halo. Remember when they took it out for that one? That was not well received whatsoever. So not coming out with co-op is not a good look whatsoever, and is factually, I think, going to make people mad. And I think it's okay to, I think they're okay to be upset. You know what I mean? That's a big thing to a lot. I'll be honest with you, in terms of my own opinion, I don't really care. Okay, I would play the game by myself anyway, but I do understand it's a big deal. And then Forge, that's a big deal. That's actually a huge deal as well. But it's tough. I literally am just kind of going in a circle and back and forth, because the game, remember, is literally like a home to Halo content for the next 5, 6, 7 years. They've said there's not going to be another Halo game on this console. So you look ahead, 5, 6, probably more, right? Because then you go into the next console generation early on. This is it. Now everything's going to kind of feed through here. So you're really going to get a live service kind of game, but probably, and I hope done right. You know what I mean? Where it's live services, and they're literally giving us things every so often, and that you're just playing it. So it's a game that's supposed to live for a very long time with kind of rotating content. That's what this game is designed to be. And I think by doing this delay, they are if you didn't know that, you know what I mean, or you weren't paying attention, or maybe you thought that it was kind of like an afterthought thing or something behind the scenes. No. This is the game. You know what I mean? It's a game that actually can kind of stand by separating certain elements and just releasing them kind of part by part. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, it's going to make people mad. And again, I think all those things are valid, but I think the game actually, so like to end this, right? I actually think the game's going to be fine. I really, Forge is a huge hit, and playing campaign cooperatively is a thing that a lot of people look forward to. But again, they want the game out. I'm not really defending them for that, by the way. I'm just telling you, like, they obviously want the game out this fall, and they're willing, even though if you actually look at it, right? So if they're really saying, well, the full game that you would maybe expect, right, a full Halo experience, you're probably not going to get that till 6 or so months after release. So you could say, well, why not delay your game until like April through June of next year? Why couldn't I mean, that's kind of where I come, where I get to, or where I just think about, where it's like, really, the game could have been pushed to late spring 2022, but clearly they don't want to do that. So I really don't. Again, visually, like optically, it's going to hurt the game quite a bit, I think, but the game's still going to come out, and it's going to help Xbox quite a bit. So I definitely want to hear, your guys' opinions. I don't think I was too hard or too easy, on anything specifically in this video, so hopefully everybody takes it easy on me, and then if you don't, that's totally okay. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure if you guys aren't already, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you guys know when all these videos go up. I do a brand new video every single day on this channel, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.